What's going on, guys? Welcome back again to my channel. Double upload today. I don't work today. I don't really have nothing to do. I'm gonna go drive later. I'm gonna go learn how to drive. My mom's gonna show me. But one fight that's very interesting and I would love to watch go down is Sean O'Malley versus Dominick Cruz. That fight would be very interesting and could be the next runner-up for the title after Aljo and Jan get the rematch. Because let's be honest. And I know Joe Rogan on the commentary said that was all Chito Vera, and I can get that, it could happen, kicking someone's nerve and then obviously landing a good elbow on the ground. But Sean O'Malley was dominating that fight. Let me turn off my control. He looked absolutely sensational in that fight. I foresee going down the same way it went down with Thomas Almeida. I think Chito wasn't going to really pose any threat. And we've seen already how Sean O'Malley deals with leg kickers. We saw Thomas Almeida go to the legs with Sean O'Malley, and Sean O'Malley just buckled him like throughout the fight, like big, stunning leg kicks. And that's one main thing that we need to talk about with Dominick Cruz's game. Thankfully, we might not even see Dominick Cruz as Jose Aldo, but I mean, with Henry Cejudo, the leg kicks were working. Versus who else? Casey Kennedy. Casey Kennedy was having a bit of success in the second round, I believe, because Casey Kennedy couldn't land a shot. He couldn't land a strike on Dominick Cruz for nothing. So he went to the legs, had some success going to the legs. And like I said, we saw now Sean O'Malley is not just good, going to the legs, but he's good dealing with leg kickers. Dominick Cruz is a very talented fighter. He can do everything. His movement is so unique. And one thing I definitely saw in the Casey Kennedy fight was his head movement and his footwork does not, how to explain it. He makes you whiff so much, and you get so frustrated that you just decide to invest in the leg kicks. Hold on. She just walked in. But that's what happened to Casey Kennedy. He got so frustrated that he couldn't, land a punch, that he started investing to the legs. So I do think that the leg kicks will, dictate the fight. It's very obvious. Like with Conor and Dustin, Dustin was going to the calf very early. It would have been smart. You can't say it would have been smart because the way he fought, won him the fight. But when you have an opponent guessing, and very tentative to even throw a punch because he knows the leg kick's coming, that opens up strikes to the head, kicks to the head. What have we seen with Sean O'Malley? He spins so damn fast. I do think Sean could knock him out, definitely, because like I said, the leg kicks are going to do so much damage on Dominick Cruz, because I don't think Sean O'Malley can really hit Dominick Cruz very flush. This is only what I think, because Dominick Cruz's head movement is crazy. I do think he'll have more success going to the legs against Dominick Cruz. Dominick Cruz is going to have more success, fighting in the inside. I believe he's going to have to do the pressuring. But as we've seen, Sean O'Malley's head movement also is very good. He keeps his hands very low, allowing him to move his head very freely and very fast. Following with that, he has very quick hands. Like I said, he spins very fast, has amazing feints. And Thomas Almeida was biting on them a lot. But yeah, like I said, the body work of Sean O'Malley with his spinning attacks and all that stuff, I just think Sean O'Malley is definitely gonna have more success in that fight. Dominick Cruz does have some very good leg kicks also, but I just feel like Sean O'Malley, the way he throws them, they're just so fast. Everything he does is so fast, and we've seen he can go all 3 rounds. Let's see if he can go all 5 rounds, in the future. that might be a a main headliner. So let's see if he can go 5 rounds. If it's a five round bout. I think if it's a 5 round bout, I do feel like Dominick will try to wrestle him more to secure the last 2 rounds. But I just think Sean O'Malley has more skills, more tools in his arsenal to get the job done, specifically to knock him out. I don't think if it goes later rounds, he'll have more success. I do think that Dominick Cruz's cardio and his ability to know how to win and what to do to win is just, he's more experienced than Sean. So that fight will definitely be more fun to watch than Thomas Almeida versus Sean. Sean O'Malley versus Thomas Almeida was a very fun fight to watch. But let's see how he deals with an aggressive wrestler, a very experienced fighter, a former champion, a fighter who has beaten probably the greatest bantamweight, TJ Dillashaw, in my opinion. No. Dominick Cruz is the greatest bantamweight, in my opinion. But, Dominick has been there with the best of the best. I got Sean O'Malley, I think a 3rd round KO, because the first 2 rounds, Dominick will definitely like to wrestle, and he uses a lot of head movement right off the bat. His jab is so good, and he feints a lot, and then when he throws his jab, like he throws while he's moving his head. So like it's like he's moving a lot, and then he throws his jab, and it's very awkward to deal with that. So I do think that the jab is obviously very big tool in Dominick Cruz's arsenal, but I got a KO in the 3rd round for Sean O'Malley. Hope you guys liked the video, guys, and peace out.